Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Kaiju number 8, episode 5. And once again, I would say, fun episode. Once again. And although not really action in this, except for one shooting training scene, but that doesn't really count though. But after when Kukuro was saved by Kafka, by the Kaiju, and revealing his Kaiju form to her. And, well, yeah, she's willing to keep, first she wanted an explanation why, though, so that all three of them, including Ichikawa, met in a diner discussing what happened. So, what? You ate a Kaiju? So, but she said that she will keep the secret, though. So, since considering that, that he saved her, so kind of like, feeling a little bit in debt to him, so, which is good, we always say Kukuro with always, kind of, when we first saw her, she was arrogant, cocky, right, but the fact that she's bound to keep her secret, so I do, like I said, feel a little respect for her, right, so, but inevitably, that Kafka, Ichikawa, they're all recruited, they all passed. But, that since Kafka didn't pass, like, the average Joe, right? Even though, because the vice captain, well, among other things, he says, one thing, he says that, he's telling how with Mina, it's like, oh, he is a very funny guy to have around, right? But despite that, he raised, from, even when they were doing this training, he raised from 0, now he's at 1% now, but even the vice captain is saying that, hey, no need to feel bad about yourself, because with that you can get fired within 3 months. So, but he does see, like, that he may be a funny guy to have around though, but he does see, like, he's good at pointing out the weak points of the Kaiju, right? That could be vital to the team, like no one has can, right? So that could be a good advantage to have a person to have on your team, right? He does see the certain merits of this that Kafka can have, though. But while we were pointing out the last one, he does notice something that's off about Kafka, right? Because like when he was in his Kaiju form, when he was watching on the computers or on the screens, right? That a 9.8 went off. A source of power just went off, right? And one person's vinyls were not showing, right? And that was Kafka. So the vice captain is not a stupid guy. He's noticed something is off about him though, but he's trying to put the pieces together, right? The guy is not stupid at all, and then during the whole welcome into the team inauguration, right, ceremony, and Kafka's not there, but when he finally does come in, right, and he's just he's in the back. It's like, hey. He calls me, because like the captain is there, and he calls Mina by her first name, and they're like, why? She called the captain by her first name? And then the vice captain says, hey, do 100 push-ups, right? Which he does, and all the other guys are like cheering him on, right? They tell, yeah, you could do it, And we get to know more about the other soldiers that on the team. We have one guy who has freaking shark teeth, right? And one guy has a kind of like a mullet, and another bigger body built guy, right? And the structure guy. So we're probably get to know these guys more, and then when they're in the bath together, they're all talking, right? And funny moment when Kafka, he tries to put on, he actually also build up, but then actually he let out his breath because he was like sucking in his gut, and he has like a freaking beer gut, right? They're like, even Ichikawa was laughing at that, because they're always telling him he's like the old guy of the group. Yeah, but yeah, they say even though he's considered the old guy of the group though, but this is nice for him to have around. He's a laugh, right? But then when they're all talking, they say, why did you join the defense in the first place? The defense force in the first place, right? They're basically all pointing at because of the captain, right? And so, when they asked Kafka, when he revealed that they were childhood friends, everyone's like all shocked, right? What? You and the captain were childhood friends? He tried to sneak away, but was like, oh, I think I've told enough. But the other recruits, the other guys are like, tell us all. Tell us everything you know about her. So, we get to know these guys a bit more, and it's funny, right? And they shows like, yeah, they get, even though they're still the old guard of the group, like I said, but they're having a good time talking to each other, right? Until they all passed out from staying too long in the bathtub. And then we get this training montage with the song. Like, once again, one thing, a big positive I can tell about the series is the music. The music in this is just like top-notch music. I don't say it's the top-notch music of all time in anime, but it's just been, the soundtrack has been so really good that I haven't heard in an anime quite some time, right? Just due to this whole training montage they're like doing, the soundtrack, the song is playing, it's been really good. I think, because I know One Republic did the end credit song, right? But the song with this is, I don't know who did this, but it sounds like One Republic though. But the song was really good nonetheless, though. And like during the training, you know, they're discussing battle tactics, during, of course, more running and jogging. Because when Mina's a white tiger approached him, right, kind of growling up, but then it looks at him with a question mark above it. It's like, I guess probably because that it could probably kind of had that kaiju smell on him. Maybe that's why. It was like, and then all of a sudden it had the question mark above it. But, and then during the late night that, when he's studying, right, the vice captain is telling him, hey, you know, you striving to be better than me, right? Even though the vice captain saying, you know what, I will not have you surpass me, basically. And he's also telling, like, well, you're growing attached and you're bonding with the other guys, right? Well, don't. Because you never know, because maybe next day they may die, they may not, though. Maybe sometime later on it could be one or two of them, so I would not get grown attached to these guys. But I guess that when Kafka has like face, like, you know what, he's probably gonna try to protect his comrades no matter what, though, right? Yes, I'm sorry, he doesn't want, and no, he doesn't want no one else to die. And yes, you do. You know, I do hold that he still was doing all the training montages without using his kaiju powers. You know, still playing it by the book, by the rules, right? So, yeah, even despite he's running to see feeling a little fatigue, though, he could use like his kaiju powers to enhance his stamina a bit, though. But he doesn't want to do that, though, because otherwise they'll say, "Oh, something is off by him. Why is he so good now?" Right? So just so the vice captain is saying, hey, I'll not let you surpass me, but you best not grow attached with these guys, because you never know, they could just die the next day. Could be one or two of them. You don't know. So they say no attachments. So the guy is telling him some advice, though, but at the same time he's not stupid, though. Like, he knows that something is off about Kafka, right? And it's just like he just can't put his finger on it. So. But all said and done, though, Kaiju number 8, episode 5, really fun episode. I was telling you, the show has been really great. You know, top tier series I've watched so far. I mean, now is it personally my favorite? I'm just going by what shows I think are great, though. Now, what I think personally, which one I say has been really great. Well, this has been great nonetheless, though. But recently, Train to the End of the World, with all of its weirdness, wackiness, but with characters, though, and all the what's going on, to me that's been striving to be the best one I've seen of this season, though. Nonetheless, though, but like Mission Yosakura Family's been great. Go Loser Ranger's been fantastic, and same with Kaiju number 8. You know, those four, like I said, it's hard for me to pick. Just maybe the end of the season I'll probably pick which one was the best one, though. But all the shows have been proven really great and fun, with characters, story, nonetheless, though. So, but episode 5 was fun, though, nonetheless. Though. Like I said, the soundtrack, once again, the series has been nothing but perfection. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time. Later.